Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
So normally in the last classes we are see about many methods about manufacturing of composite material, but that's not need high material cost and power equipments. But hand lathe method is a simple traditional method for manufacturing of composite material. It's only need a skilled laborers for making a required composite shape. So you need any required composite shape of mold. You can print using 3D printing or any molding use any steel or aluminum mold. So now we are using after today's we are using a 3D printed mold for making a required shape of composite material. So first we see about the definition of hand layup method. The manufacturing process known as hand layup involves manually laying down individual layers or plates of a form of reinforcement known as brick. So in this method, we are using our hand for layup with layers of fiberglass or any matters. So using matrix or any layup with one to each other, it's called a place. It consists of thousands of fibers which are pre-impregnated with resin and bundled into tows and arrangement, either a single unidirectional play or woven together. In this method, we are using a lot of fiberglasses combination of unidirectional fiberglass matrix. So it's combined with one to each other with the help of polyester gel coat or any polyester resin. There are some chemicals components. I can see you can after you can see that. So it's also called as wet hand layup method, combining of reinforcing fiber and resin at the time of part fabrication. So what is wet hand layup? It's a combination of some fiber class. They're using or reinforcing in the time of part fabrication. So what is the variation of fiber classes? Now we are using a CSM fiber class. So here we have a E glasses, S glass, aramide, carbon graphite. So lot of class are using in this method. E glass most common fiber for quality of composite laminate due to lack of tight resin because it have absorb the more resin and give a more quality compared to another glasses. But we are using CSM material. CSM is also chopped matte material. So that's also called the CSM fiberglass. Today we are seeing about CSM fiberglass also. So consists of randomly oriented chopped fiber or swirled continuous fibers. Because in this fiber matrix, it's combined with directional chopped fibers because it's easily removable. So woven fabric material from most common available on rolls in width 316 to inch to 60 inch, typically terminology basic wave patterns and normal unidirectional fabric. So resins. We are using a polyester gel coat. Many were using polyester gel coat for hand layup method and others vinyl esters and expose is also available for this method. So in this method, we are using some tools for composite hand layup method. That's a procedure to some degree depends on tooling material. Whether tool is being used in first cycle of subsequent cycle. So we are using tool for cycle process. The first tool is clean tool. So we are using some scotch bright pad or wipe clean cloth. Definitely we are using cotton cloth for removing excess polyester resin or polyester gel coat and mold release agent. It's also called a tool. So what is mold release agent? This agent to use to removing the mold from composite material after curing time. So wax spray release film internal releases are also used for as a mold release agent. So how to apply a mold release agent? Preheat mold. So first of all, we are preheat mold. Some mold are using in normal room temperature. We are also using normal room temperature mold and apply the release agent. We have a two release agent. One mold is wax and another one is PVA mold release agent. And allow period time for release agent to set up flash up of with clean cloth. Using your clean cloth to remove the extra dust and unwanted dust and particle of the mold and apply the gel coat and mold release wax and give a time of 15 minutes or 20 minutes and after the again apply the wax so and wait for the cure time. Then we are applying polyester mineral and pigment for prepared for some chemicals using given data and to produce decorative high product glossy color surface. So if you need a glassy or decorative surface, you gonna need the combination of polyester gel coat and little or no additional finishing required. Can paint on roll on the spray on. So you can apply the polyester gel coat as a paint method or a roll using roller or spray method. Allow gel coat to set barely tacky but not released with the finger. So the gel coat is most tacky and after that it's still tacky feel. So your fingers does not touch the gel coat. So cutting the fabric. So cut desired pattern tools, shears and our utility knife. We are using scissors for cut the fabric for desired pattern. So after cut the fabric, you can apply the resin. So apply the resin fabric on mold surface or preferably wet out fabric with resin on separate surface and transfer to mold. Resin may be sprayed, poured, brushed on, spread with the. So now we are using brush only for apply the resin on the surface of the mold. Applying resin on mold surface to laying of fabric facilities, removal of entrapted wear during compaction process. Resin is forced. So applying resin fabric on separate surface prevents resin rich and resin starved. Okay. Tools we are using paint brush and cloth for this process. So now you can see the camera. Okay. No,
Okay,
my
sir.
camera is visible.
Yeah, sir.
So this is some intro about that make chemicals. So just give it 2 minutes. Okay. First of all, the first procedure of making of hand layup method using mold release agents. So first one is mold release wax. This is a mold release wax. It's look like a Vaseline or anything. It's look like a Vaseline. It's a wax for applying mold for easy removing after the curing temperature. So mold release wax is a special blended of imported wax, specially formulated to provide a maximum number of release per application. So if you apply this wax in the surface of the mold, it's easily remove the composite material after 1 day after a day, and that is PVA mold release agent. PVA means it is a water and alcohol based release agent. PVA means polyvinyl alcohol. So basically it's alcohol based release agent. After applying wax, we can apply this agent for easily remove the composite material and mold. It allows easy release of part from a mold. So after that, we are using one use and throw cup for making mixture. You can definitely using paper cup. no use any plastic cups because plastic is easily affected with acid and resins. So you can use only paper cups. So the first one is polyester gel coat. So it is a main fabrication of hand layup method that calls polyester gel coat. It is a material that is used to provide a high quality finish because it's like a cement. If it is a concrete, it's like a cement. The polyester gel coat gives a high quality finish and the visible surface of a fiber reinforced composite part and products. So it's a red color. You can see that polyester gel coat red. If you need any other color, you can purchase a green or blue, any colors. So if you need any green or blue color, you can using polyester gel coat. But now we have a red color of polyester gel coat as a resin, and we are using ISO polyester resin. That is this is ISO polyester resin. It is a synthetic resin formed by the reaction of dibasic organic acids and polyhydric alcohols. So it is one of the synthetic resin. It's combined with polyester gel coat and give a good connection and combination of bonding together with the reinforced fiberglass material. So in this polyester resin is made up of some synthetic resin for reaction with organic acid. So polyester gel coat and in this fiberglass it's organic acid and it react with organic acid and give a polyhydraulic uh, good bonding with each other. So it's also called polyhydraulic alcohol. So next, in every chemical reactions we are adding some catalyst for accelerate the reaction. So in this scenario we are also using one catalyst that's also called as a MEKP catalyst. So this is the MEKP catalyst, methyl ethyl ketone peroxide. So what is MEKP? MEKP means methyl ethyl ketone peroxide. In this catalyst added to polyester resin and vinyl ester resins. As the catalyst mixed with the resin, a chemical reaction occurs, creating heat which gives accordance. So after adding the MEKP catalyst on a polyester gel coat and polyester resin, it's react with that chemical and emit the heat. So due to the heat energy, the resin easily get cure and get a hardness and stiffness. It also gives a good stiffness and strength of the composite material. So we definitely add the MEKP catalyst, but it's add a very little percent. If you add 1 liter of resin, it's add 1 ml of catalyst only. So now we are using just 0.5 or 0.2 ml of catalyst using only. So and cobalt accelerator. So this is the cobalt accelerator. It's made up of cobalt acetate with 6% of cobalt. So it's basically cobalt acetate. It's added the cobalt element is only 6% of this chemical. It's an effective accelerant for polyester. So this accelerate is mostly using for polyester materials only. So that's all. It's a main using chemical for hand layup method, and this is the fiberglass of our composite. So this is also called CSM fiberglass. CSM means chopped strand matte fiberglass, because in this fiberglass are only chopped. It's a little bit. So it's mainly it's unidirectional fiberglass. So It is the main part of hand layup method. So it's called CSM fiberglass, chopped stand matte fiberglass. Okay. So Monday we are seeing about the practical hand layup method for this polyester composite material using fiberglass. So it's combination of fiberglass and polyester gel coat resin composite material. Okay, that's all. So if any doubt, Monday we can see about
No, sir.
practical. Okay,
Okay, sir.
thank you,
Okay,
thank
sir.
you.
Welcome.